Hey guys, Thunder E here, and welcome to our unboxing and hands-on of the Moto G, which is the 2015 version or the third gen of this device. Now, opening up the packaging is very minimalistic as you expect, and also the device has some changes which we'll get to in a sec. But let's go ahead and see what else we actually have in here in this packaging for the Moto G. Now, setting that aside, you can see there's some instructions into how to actually open up the back cover, change, put in your SIM card, a wall charger, and that's it. Nothing much in there. While the Moto G 2015 comes in two variants. There is an 8GB variant with 1GB of RAM, and this is the 16GB variant with 2GB of RAM. You do have a 13 megapixel shooter with dual LED flash, same you're finding in the Nexus 6. And you can see the power button and volume rocker traditionally on the right hand side. This has a 5-inch 720p display. It's still a high def display, but at 720p, so resolution is that. PPI is 294 for this display. You do have a 5 megapixel front facing camera on there. Now, as we look around the device, you can see the design differences here. It's a little bit more subtle overall with the curves, as well as also the metal banding around the device. Now, at the very bottom is where you actually open up your back cover for this device. And that basically houses the opening for the battery, which is encased. It's a 2470 milliamp battery. We also do have a SIM slot and micro SD card expansion up to 32GB. Now, it says SIM 1, which means it's most likely you'll have dual SIM variants out there. Now, the new Moto G will also have Moto Maker support, which means you can get it in various colors, as well as also customizations for your fit. You won't be able to get, of course, a letter back on this because this is not really a flagship device. But we're going to go ahead and power this device on, well, because it is running Android 5.1. And this is a stock experience, so Motorola doesn't do any skins. They do add software that they feel that's beneficial for the device. But again, this is running Android 5.1. Now, in terms of a processor here, you're looking at the Snapdragon 410 processor. And again, since the 16GB variant, we do have 2GB of RAM on this device. So that should give us a much more snappier experience here. So you can see we've got in there, there's only a single home page. We're looking at Android 5.0. It's pretty fast and zippy. We can go ahead and do, access to the device. Now, it tells us here that we should basically make sure that our device is locked properly, because this thing is also IPX7 certified. What that means is that this will be able to be submerged underwater for 30 minutes without your phone being damaged, which is a very nice feature. I think something a lot of people would definitely enjoy. So you can see our device here. I just quickly wanted to show you how it actually handles. This is, of course, our first test here, making sure everything's all locked properly, and we just dropped it into a sink with water. Now, of course, it's a whole meter in distance and 30 minutes underwater. We take it out, we can go ahead and clean this up and see that the phone still functions. It hasn't died, battery hasn't switched off anything. You can see we can still use it. So I'm actually going to just basically wipe it out for a little bit so we can get better access to the device. Overall, I think Motorola has added some really interesting additives to this device in terms of just form and function. Our pricing starts at $179 for the Moto G, and of course it moves up from there with customization as well as also configuration there. But it's available now. You can pick it up at Booredatwork.com. You can also pick it up at Best Buy and Amazon, so it's available there. We'll definitely give you our full review once we spend some more time with this. Check out the camera. It's 13 megapixel shooter. See how well it functions with its 410 processor, as well as also just test out the waterproofing a little bit more to see if that handles very well. So that's it, guys. If you have any questions or any comments about the Moto G 2015 or 3rd gen, let us know. Otherwise, don't forget to like and share this video, favorite this video, subscribe to the channel, and